Hello everyone, this is Victoria from Blue Hand Arts. So today I'm going to show you my scroll, the plain hand scroll we carried at our bluehandarts.com, and this one I finished already, and I want to show you what I have done for that. So it's the scroll, and I open it in traditional way. We paint from the right to the left, so open this way. But for the plain one, I think if you want to go from left to right, it's why not? Okay, I have to see. I open it this way, and for the closer looking, I need to put the paperweight on it, and then I can spread that way. Okay. I go with one hand, I can get the camera. Okay. Let's get a closer look for it. So open that way, and here is the silk margin. Look at the beautiful silk margin. And this area, actually, people normally write some calligraphy or do some things like the preface. And then, let me show you that. I just directly painted on that already. Then look at that. Then the silk again, here. And then started the real painting area. However, this is for myself. I just started painting at the place after the first silk margin, and this area with rice paper mounted already. And this is like a silk rim as like a frame line, that a brown line. You can tell, right? Very nice. It's mounted flattened already. So I write it. The first of my painting is, let me put that paperweight. First, what I did is on September. It's called the Yao Yue. It's the moon there, right? September we have the moon festival, midterm festival with the moon cake. Probably you all know it. And my orchids. So I got up one day very early, and seems I still can see the perfect moon, and like the Yao means invite. So I paint this early morning. Say invited moon. So moon is my friend. Invited moon. I painted orchids and the moon, and write the September and the lunar Chinese year, lunar year, and with my seal chalk there. So this is the first one, and then see, just continue do that, and I can move this. The paperweight. Yeah, because later when you try to spread, to take a look at that, it's same way, and the Chinese tradition is at the gallery and show you invited a friend to come. So the second one, I used just the ink. What is that? It's orchid. It's the orchid overseas from China, real Chinese wild orchid. And I got it from the mail, and just without potting, and just a bare root. We have the painting, Chinese painting, with the bare root orchids. The orchids. These orchids are very tough, very potent. So can without the soil, without any growing media. By itself, see this fatty root for like 1 month, 20 more days. I said Be happy to get orchids, named it the painting. So I got a bunch of the orchids, and actually it's during the night. Oh, it's time. I cannot really see the color. So I just use ink to do that. Okay, continue. And this piece is my 5 parts of orchids. See, in my parts already, I take care of them for like one year or so. And this painting is, see, before exhibition. So my 5 parts of orchids was chosen to the yearly exhibition in Huntington Library Orchids Show in the October. So I write before sending to the exhibition. So I shower them, my orchids, and then go to the exhibition, Huntington Library. So that is why kind of I recorded some events about my painting material. And this is the other one for my orchids. I write 红一瓶两条瓶, which means the name of this orchid is 红一瓶. But this orchids, the flower is red for the petals, and some like 2 red stripes on it. So I write these characters and record, because once a year bloomed Chinese orchids, and very cherished. And I like to do one of the 4 gentlemen's painting of the Chinese orchids. Some with ink, and some painting. I mean some colors, watercolors. And this is I write. I do this 素心更香. 素心 means the plain flower, very light green, yellow orchid, and also the center one not red. So plain orchids, plain heart orchids, even more not colorful flower, but more fragrant. That's true. Yeah, very interesting. So the plain one, like the jasmine flower, so very plain, but very fragrant. Even more fragrant than the colorful one. Okay, and after that, autumn started, and some painting about the other of the 4 gentlemen, chrysanthemum. Also record some kind of story. I said, because in Southern California we have the really like burning wild wind in the autumn. Say, I said, 焚风折我东篱枝. The wind destroyed my, broken by the wind, my orchids, my chrysanthemum. And then lie down for 2 days. And my husband Henry say, oh, so try to save it, flower there, and put them in the water, the water basin, and soak them for like a whole night. And we got it home and put in the vase. And the next day, they start to bloom. And beautiful. So very tough, huh? One of the 4 gentlemen's chrysanthemum. So 2 days on the ground, destroyed by the wind, and then blooming in my vase, whole indoor. And this is, you can see, this is the chrysanthemum, and I built in my garden, built the fence by my old bamboo, the bamboo stick, so to make the fence for the chrysanthemum, because chrysanthemum when it grow tall, cannot stand perfect by itself. So normally put them together. I like to hold like bouquet. I made the fans and I paint them. So I think totally I have more than 10 parts of different colors of the chrysanthemum. So I put them together and made the painting of this. The next, let's continue. The 秋意浓 means autumn. Autumn meaning is very strong. So one part of my the yellow chrysanthemum, and in the fall, in the late autumn, and the petals become very red, pinky and red. First, for like the 2 weeks, is really just plain and very clean, very pure yellow, and then it become beautiful red. And I the first year I have that, and I say, wow, it's like how to say it? It's like I would say 秋意浓. The autumn meaning is very strong, and the yellow flower become red. And I look at the label, say the name is Country Girl. Oh, okay, with some like the blush red color. Before is yellow. Okay, continue. Roll and spread this way. And then, so I said more than 10 chrysanthemums in my garden. So a few days, this color shows, this kind shows better looking, and after probably in turn other captures my eyes. So these days, this kind of curly things, it's really I mean I really want to draw it, paint it. So I write this wind flow movement for this kind of the petals. Still chrysanthemum, yellow, red. The petals is really curly and thin. The petals, and then after that, I do the other one. I named it. Says ink fragrant. So after that, I say I still think the ink one is beautiful, because I am actually a calligrapher. I use ink a lot. I like ink a lot. So after sometimes just different mood and it's just interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in the color one. And a few days late, I thought I want to do some ink one. I did this ink one. So ink fragrant, I named it. It's really my feeling. So you can tell it's my kind of it's a different, yeah. Different days, different time. You like different things. You like more than one things, not just a colorful one, or not just ink all the way. And this is actually Phalaenopsis. The other we see also butterfly. Butterfly is the Taiwanese butterfly orchids. It's named like the One Heart Venus. It's beautiful, a beautiful flower, and the big, huge leaves, and very fragrant. I love it, and lasts so long. So put on my table, and always see that, and then eventually I paint that. I want to draw it. I want to paint it, to record it. And eventually, this is the last piece. Okay, you can tell. I got a little little Christmas tree, and in the 4-inch pot. And I started my bonsai first. First of all, I have the other one, my pine tree bonsai. I learned online. That's a Japanese bonsai master in UK. I learned from Christmas tree and cut some, and then use wire to bend some with some gesture, and made the this is Christmas tree, and then later become my bonsai. So that's all from September and to the October. I mean the December Christmas, right? So that's the end. That's the end with this like a rod there, and then you roll it after look at it, and then every time after painting you see piece of paper there. For the painting easier because it's water based, easier to get dried, and for this the seal paste is oil based, so I just spread that with paper weight and until like 20 times it's dried, but the oil base not totally dried. When you roll it, I put a piece of just simply like the computer paper on it, and then on the seal part, yeah, because other part water based is dried, no problem when you roll it. For the seal part, I put the paper on that, and with no problem, 20 minutes after, if you need to roll it, you put a piece of paper. By one hand, I cannot do it perfect, so I will use two hands. I put the camera down, and I will back to clean it up. And just want to show you the pictures, get closer looking. So put the paper on, and you roll it. So if you don't have time to, you don't have to space on the wall that much frame or the all the way. Always just stick on the on the wall. I do that. And this is painting. This is mounted rice paper already. So with the perfect looking, you can save it. And I actually look at it myself once a while. I open this scroll and review it and look at it. I like it. Not the perfect, not the not for selling this, and a lot the for the master. You probably see that in the museum they put in the underneath of the display place with the like the table with the glass. You can see that for the show library, the library or in the exhibition museum. So my one is not for museum collection, but I collect it myself, and later I once a while I open it and I look at it, and I like it. Kind of the record my art, like a daily life, and my art journey. So here is the place you can write, from like by one from September, which year, date, month, year, from September last year to the December, right? And you roll it, and then put in the in the box, right? And then close it with the bronze buckle with the hole with the hook. Hey, is that neat? Yeah, I like it very much. But this is the old one, and because I like it, so I try to get more. And before I got is the very expensive one. The good news is I got some very fair price one. This one I just got a few days ago. I started my first painting already. See, one of my orchid with red flower, and I name it in Chinese way. I name it. This is the man. It's the character for slow. So actually nowadays we somehow we appreciate and we cherish the slow life. Okay, do not want to fasting things. Want to slow down. And this flower is the blossom is from exactly the Christmas day. So until now, it's still perfect there. So 20 days already is still good. So I wrote this, perfect but slow. I appreciate. I like it. So this is my first painting of this new scroll, hand scroll. I started already. I finished the old one, and this is like the same thing, but with the much better price. You can check our website with the total length. Shorter than my one. See this smaller box. This one is they sell them in the way to measure them in the meters. It's a 2.6 meters. And other things is the same. So with the much better price, but a little bit shorter. See, this size are the same. This size are the same. So this lengths are the same, but this way is shorter. So for this shorter one, so this is shorter scroll. This way shorter. This way the same. This way you can make like my painting, 5 to 6 paintings. And this one, I think I made 12 or 13. I forgot, 13, 14, something like that. And this one, the smaller one, I just got. The total length is 2.6 meters. I think made 5 to 6 paintings with no problem. If you want to do like a smaller card size one, just to record things, small paintings, you can do even more than that. Because I do normally very horizontal. Okay, and I think this is for you can. Some people do that for record like I do with separate piece, not exactly connected things, and also people do horizontal landscape like a river or some other things, landscape, mountain, river for the long one. Some things on the boat and traveled on the Yangtze River. You can do the long one. You're not in the same day. you can do continue to do for quite long, for the long one. Actually, I'm thinking of do for this two smaller one to the whole piece. Probably different layers and different days to finish it. What I'm thinking is I want to do the one because I just finished my piano piece of the Moonlight Sonata. So I want to do the Moonlight Sonata one for the whole piece, but still in my mind, yeah, someday I will do that. Anyway, just want to show you the things I did and the new with fair price stuff, very good. I checked the quality and tried it. We just got our new products. Hope you like it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.